Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a dupe glitch, probably one of the most powerful dupe glitches that's ever been showcased on Bedrock. This is really only a theoretical video. I don't think it'll ever come into practice properly, but it is, theoretically in the game and, a possibility that if you were willing to do, you could set up and do. But yeah, the numbers that we're going to be talking about today are pretty much theoretical. So yeah, just putting that out there. Disclaimer: I don't support duping of items that you could like acquire just by farming or whatever. I think you should maybe do it for like illegal items that you got in previous versions and you can't anymore. But that's up to you, and I'm not condoning it or saying you should do it, especially in public servers. So yeah, okay. So let's talk about this dupe glitch quickly. So this works based on the chunk save state demo that I showed in one of my previous videos, right? How this works is basically I discovered a way that you can save state the chunk, and that means basically the whole world resets except for this chunk, right? So whatever in this chunk, whatever you do to it, doesn't get reset, right? Even when the rest of the world does. So you can do some kind of weird things like this, like phase piston heads into bedrock, or this, which is basically I have a dispenser here with a shulker box, and then you can dispense that onto the outside of the chunk, and then you basically dupe the shulker box. So you could do that with dispensers. That's one way to do it, but it's easier with chest. You can also do things like this floating sign, and if you want to have a look at all the other things you can do with it, go check out my last video. Let's talk about some numbers really quickly, right? So what really is the maximum possibility for this dupe, right? So in a standard double chest, there are 54 slots, right? And if you fill those up with shulker boxes, which has 27 slots in it, right? 54 times 27, that's 1,458 possible slots for items to go into, right? A standard stack is 64, so let's say you want to dupe something like, I don't know, netherite or end gateways, right? Something that stacks. That would be 93,312 items per chest, right? Which is a lot. There are 8 double chests that can fit into a row, right? So that is 746,496 items per row, right? So that's nearly a million items per row, right? So how I've got this set up here is every second layer there are chests, and if you scale this right up to world height as is, that's every second row starting from Y5 because of the bedrock. You would have 125 possible slots, well, 125 layers to put chests on, right? And so if you take that 746,496 items per row and times that by 125, you get 93,312,000 items per slot, or per side, right? So that's nearly 100 million items that you could dupe in one go for each layer of the chunk, right? So that's pretty much what I would recommend doing. But since this is a theoretical thing, let's talk about doing all 3 sides of a chunk, right? Excluding the side facing the actual save state bit. So if you were somehow extremely lucky and got each one of these cardinal chunks to save state properly, with walls all the way up to world height, with these double stacked layers, you would get a total of 279,936,000 items duped in one go, right? Which is a crazy amount. My brain doesn't really handle that. So yeah, that's just in one go. But now, what happens if you basically filled in all these slots, right? You basically made it completely full with these chests. You took pistons and redstone blocks, and basically got the redstone blocks to fire on these pistons perfectly each time and filled up all the slots, right? Then what are we talking about here? So that's 279 million items times another 125 slots that you could fill up, and that gets you to an astonishing 34.5 billion items per dupe, right? Per single thing, which is quite frankly truly amazing. And yeah, I don't know what you would do with that many items, but you could, theoretically do it. And then, so if you were to, let's say it takes 15 minutes to set up, to reset basically all of this, you could do that dupe 4 times an hour, right? So if we times 34.5 billion 0.4, you get a theoretical maximum of 138 billion items an hour, which, yeah, is kind of a lot. So that is quite impressive. And so yeah, I thought I'd just make this little video showing you and demonstrating what this would be like if you were to actually do it in survival. You wouldn't really need any more of that item ever again, ever. So yeah, that's a lot of items. I think theoretically you could also add some chests in this side. You would need 1 slot just for the redstone, but I'm not gonna do the math on that now. So yeah, 138 billion an hour dupe is kind of a lot. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll put some more out sometime, showing some other just random glitches and interesting things that I found. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good day. Stay safe out there, and have a good one. Cheers.